Welcome everybody to the Warlords Clash of Clans YouTube channel. I appreciate you checking out the channel and enjoying what we have to bring to you today. What I'm bringing to you is a war recap from our last war versus 50 Spartans. And before we get into these war recaps, what I'm going to do is just let you know about the video. I'm going to start the video off with a quick strategy or guide, just taking it back to the basics, you could say. And then also going over a few of the attacks and then let the rest of the attacks play with music in the background. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. As we go over this, I want to let you know that I'm very proud of our clanmates. Leadership pulled together to make sure we were able to stay on top of this. It's not that we were outweighed. They had some premature bases, but they had way more Town Hall 10-11s than we did. You're looking at 5 Town Hall 10-11 offensive units. Number 5 here is only a Super Town Hall 9. And when you look at the enemy clan, they had 10 Town Hall 10-11s. So we were able to pull off the victory nonetheless, and it worked out well, and we did a great job. I appreciate everybody's effort in getting this war done, and especially to the leadership for getting cleanup attacks and working on everything. So without further ado, I want to point out a quick back to basics fundamental tip for everybody out there. I know it gets rough and frustrating figure out how you're going to 3-star a base, what attack you're going to use, what army composition, that sometimes we overlook some of the basics. And I want to highlight an attack by JB. Now, this is no way, shape, or form a knock on JB, but I do want to go over how how important it is to make sure that you have funneling down. Funneling can make or break a 3-star war raid. So let's go ahead and look at this base and what I would have done for a funnel for this base. JB's coming in to take out the queen and distract that enemy expos that's sitting there. And on this particular base, if we're coming in from the queen side, which he did, I would have had nice 2 spread golems from here and here, with wizzies or minions taking out the surrounding trash buildings. So one over here, maybe a minion up here on this barrack, a wizard down here in the middle, wizard here, and maybe a minion over this way, and maybe even here. That would create a nice solid funnel. You'd get rid of all the trash buildings here and all the trash buildings here. Then when dropping the AQ in this direction, you will have just this area here to focus with the AQ, and once that's cleared, you have a nice path straight to the core. What he does is he clumps up his wizards all in this one section here, not clearing any of this structure or this structure. And then he drops the king first. So what the king does is goes directly to this elixir storage and then on his way around the base. So let's go ahead and just watch the beginning of the raid. So what he does first is drops a hog. He was attempting to lure but got hit by a troll Tesla there. And then goes ahead and starts his raid. So he drops his golems, got another troll Tesla, and that's what I'm talking about here. So as you're looking at this, you have 5 wizards just grouped up right in this spot here. So that's not going to do much for the funneling. Yes, you're going to take care of the queen because she's exposed. But for instance, if the queen was deeper into this base, somewhere out here, you would have to get in there to get that queen. So this funnel wouldn't work very well, and you're not going to have the king work his way to the core. So let's go ahead and finish up this funnel area. So you see the one army camp falls, the queen falls, and he clears up maybe 1 elixir pump. Drops the king, and the first place the king's going for is that elixir storage. And after that, guess where the king's going to go? You guessed it, right to that army camp. And you've now lost the king in this raid. So always be mindful of what you're doing with the war raids and keep a track of your funneling. Funneling can make or break an attack. So let's go ahead and exit this drawing app and let's go over a few of the attacks. First attack I want to go over is, let's see if I could find all these here, is a Goho attack. Let's go ahead and look at that now. Stroh's coming in with a Goho attack. Very well thought and planned out. There is a double giant or a giant bomb and a troll Tesla set here, and also some skeleton traps set here. Now I'm not so sure if she did this on purpose or if this was a second attack. I'd have to look at it, but what she does is she'll draw the clan castle out, trigger the skeleton, and then draw them to clump them up and then double poison both of them, taking care of the skeleton traps and the clan castle all at once. So there's that Troll Tesla, and then sends a hog this way. And now you have the clan castle and the skeleton traps pulled. Then another hog to funnel them down this way. And they all group up together nicely. And then here comes the double poison, taking care of the clan castle and the skeleton traps. And let's get on to our raid. Got the 2 golems working their way, triggering 1 bomb towards that Troll Tesla. King and queen right behind with a jump spell. And I believe the jump spell failed. It was just shy of that wall. Compensates quick by dropping the wall breakers to open that area up. Sends the king to take out the archer queen. Queen is down. Second or third golem up at the top. Just creating this nice big distraction for the hogs. And here they come. Back end hogs surgically placed. Working their way counterclockwise around this base. Gonna drop hill spells in nice areas where the defenses seem to be clumped up together. Then you got the rest of the hogs working their way down south. And again, just working in that nice counterclockwise motion. And the third hill there where the Teslas are all gathered up. Queen finishing up that expo. And Wizard Tower on the wizard on the wizard tower, and that's pretty much it. This is game over for this base, completely destroyed and wrecked. Very well thought out plan, very good execution, Stro, appreciate it. Alrighty, let's move on to the next attack. I think I'm going to bring you guys 3 attacks. We'll move on to the next attack. The next attack is an immortal technique, and this is dubbed after Immortal Mao from Valor Morghulis, I believe is the name of the clan. I'm not reading it, so it's hard to go ahead and look at. And what you're doing is you're going to find any base that you could zap the air defense and enemy archer queen at one time. So there's 4 zaps down there in the spell composition, and this enemy archer queen sitting right next to an air defense. And she's a level 20, so you could take a level 20 out with level 6 zaps, no problem. So she drops and pass right past the air defense, will drop the zap and take care of both of them at one time. So as we're waiting for her to pass, drop a loon to go ahead and pull the lure. And the dragon should pop out of that CC. Here comes the queen. Right as she pass over that air defense, there it is. 4 zaps, killing her and the air defense. And then go ahead and drop the anchor. The BK is the anchor for the dragon. Keep the dragon distracted. With the enemy, or with the archer queen right behind to take care of the dragon. And now you have a base with 2 expos down, 3 air defenses left, no clan castle, no enemy archer queen. Easy penta base now. And here comes the one thing I want to point out real quick before we continue on with this raid is you see the hounds, they're coming in from angles. It's always smart to deploy your hounds at angles. You want to soak up as many air traps as possible. As you watch as they get closer, they pull up 4 air traps. There they go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 air traps soaked up. Haste to get them in there. And work their way around the base. Should have used the haste a little deeper into the core with the Tesla farm sitting there. This was a fresh first attack. But all these bases seem to have Tesla farms in the middle. Should have used the haste a little low, a little closer to the core. Would have made quicker work of those Teslas there. Because it came down to, I believe, just the pups taking out the last archer tower. So it was pretty dicey, pretty close. But this technique and this attack is so overpowering at Town Hall 9. If you find an archer queen right next to an air defense, you just go ahead and zap it and take over a base with a penta. So let's go ahead and speed this up. There you go. When this base is wrecked, hounds will come, or the pups will come over and take care of that air defense, no problem. That's it. Then want to go over a Town Hall 11 attack. Seems to be the meta at the Town Hall 11 stage. And this is number 1 versus number 1. All you're seeing here is a nice hocus pocus, mass witch, whatever you like to call it. The bottom guy scouted this base And notice that there's two holes sitting here. So you have a hole right here behind the mortar and a hole right here behind this X-bow. Both had troll Teslas and both had bombs. So going in and dropping the archer towers gets rid of the bombs and lures the clan castle for a double poison spell. So there it is. One bomb triggered. Second bomb triggered. And the double poison on the clan castle troops. Clan castle is taken care of. And here comes the raid. One golem in the CC and giant to distract some of the defenses. Starting the funnel with the Wizzies. And pretty soon you'll see all those witches come. And here they are. Witches followed by the Grand Warden to keep them safe. Boost up their hit points. Rage to start working them into that core as quickly as possible. And then there goes the Royals. Royals following right behind them. Freeze is going to come down, take care of the Eagle Artillery, the Inferno Tower, and the Wizard Tower there in the core. Followed by a second Rage right after the Grand Warden pops his ability. So there's the second Rage in the core. Those witches and skellies just making quick work of the Eagle Artillery and the Town Hall. The king worked his way up north by himself, which kind of helped. It got rid of some of those defenses and distracted as the witches and everything else worked their way down south. I mean, this attack is just so overwhelming currently at Town Hall 11, especially with the Grand Warden behind them. Mix in a level 20 Grand Warden, it's even more devastating. So, as you can see, there's already 53%, plenty of witches on the board. There is no more Golem, no more BK. All we have left is a Grand Warden, Archer Queen who just popped the ability. Only threat left now after that Inferno Tower went down is the Queen and that mortar there. And you can see the Archers and Witches taking care of that. And that's it. So this base really doesn't stand a chance anymore. I believe the AQ even falls and all that's left is a Grand Warden with 7 or 8 Witches. So let's go ahead and speed it up just a tad. There it is. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 defenses left. No tanking units. Just the Grand Warden and some Witches. Just taking care of the rest of this base. The Grand Warden's taking up all that mortar hit, which was great. I think that was the difference there, that last mortar that was standing. So, pretty much it. And this base is completely wrecked and ruined. Wonderful job. Alrighty guys, let's go over the war recap. I'll just let you guys go ahead and watch the rest of the raids. Basically doing this so anybody that watches this can get an idea of how we attack certain bases, and also just a library of sorts so we can keep track of bases that we did hit and how we hit them. We're going to go ahead and go through the rest of the attacks, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Just want to give a shout out to the next 3 attacks. The next 3 attacks were Town Hall 9s versus Town Hall 10s. We needed them to get the 2 stars on the 3 Town Hall 10s, and they succeeded. So enjoy this as well. Awesome attacks, buddies. Wait, what? I think the real MVP of this raid was this witch here. All by herself, and she had it out for this wall. Boy, did she really get that wall.